This is Mike Barnes with the SEO Alien, and one of the questions we get a lot is how to get to the top of the search engines. Really, the only way to optimize your website properly is by putting the human touch on it. That's our way of using search engine optimization. We do it manually, but more importantly than that nowadays is your social media. And creating followers and building a credible reputation online, I believe, is in the foremost of every business's mind and on how to do that. And again, achieve top search engine results when people do a search, not just for your company name, but for anything that has to do with your industry. The most competitive key phrases get you to the top of the search engines. So not only do we optimize your website, but we also give you a social media web presence. And we do this by using some of the most well-known social media sites such as Facebook and Twitter, but that's not all we use. In this brief video I'm going to show you today, I'm only going to talk about the major ones, but multiply this many times over is what we do for our customers, even to some of the most less known social media sites out there, to give you as much what we call SEO juice as possible. So how do we do it? Well, one of our major platforms doing this is WordPress. WordPress comes with so many plugins that you can add, and they change all the time. So 1 week or 1 month or 1 6-month period, it might be this plugin we're using, but things change so dramatically that we're continuously upgrading what we're doing for maximum search engine optimization power. We also integrate everything we do with Facebook. So not your personal page. You can do whatever you want on your personal page, but we create a fan page for you and we manage that. We create capture pages, squeeze pages, you name it on your Facebook page. We're doing it. We also run your Twitter page for you, so it's continuously tweeting, in other words, and it's tweeting articles that relate to your industry or direct articles that backlink to your sites or your articles, which I'm going to show you in a minute. And we do this using what's called RSS feeds. Simply, it's called really simple syndication, but even make it simpler, what that basically does is a feed will take a snippet of your article and send it out to various locations. Now you can tell it where to go to, but even more powerful than that in most cases is when these large sites catch on to your feed and use it on their websites. So in other words, whatever article you write, you might find it on a ton of other websites out there. And the secret there as well is what websites are linking to you and knowing how to remove those links. So there's a few things that get technical. I don't want to get too much into that. I just want to kind of show you the basics here of what we do. The other thing that we impress upon is the consistent graphics over everything you do. This customer here in California, it's at the time of this recording, they're a relatively new customer of ours, but just to give you an example, there's their blog. That's the top of their blog. There's their Facebook fan page, and there's their Twitter page. So if you look at those graphics, it's consistent. Now, in most cases, it takes at least 5 times for a customer to view your product or to view your page, and then they get comfortable with you. Well, the other thing that's important in that is that you portray a consistent image over everything you do. So what we do for our customers is we create that entire graphics package for them, and that's included in what we do. If you have a company logo that you use, we incorporate it into all of this. So if it needs to be a 600 wide, we'll incorporate your logo. The other thing we do, which is what makes us extremely popular with our clients, is the article submissions. You can do it with videos too. We also do that, but I'm not going to get into videos on this presentation, but absolutely videos are powerful. But the articles is what kicks it. This is what is the fuel to what we do. And once a week, you get unique articles that are written for your industry that are backlinked to your website. Now when I say backlinked, I'll talk about it a little bit more detail in a minute, but basically the search engines know that this article links to your website and people can click it and go to your website. So we post those on your blog. We also post those on a variety of very popular, high-ranking article sites. In fact, it takes several days in some cases for them to approve our articles, but they're tagged just for you. In other words, the search engines know they're your articles, and it pulls your websites up in the long run. The other thing we do is we title every backlink. And again, this is just the details that we take in everything we do. This is a backlink to this customer's website from this article. When people click that, it takes them to their website. Well, when the customer or a web visitor puts their mouse over that link, this tag appears. It's a title tag, an anchor tag. However, it's important for the search engines, and it's also good for the human too, because they know what they're clicking. And we also add retweet buttons, all the different social networks, to encourage this article to be syndicated as many times as possible. And there's something else we do that is important. What we do is underneath every article that gets written for your company, there's a bio on you. And what that does is explains who you are, what you do, in whatever industry you are. And we add the appropriate hyperlinks that link to your website. All of this pulls, again, your websites to the top of the search engines. And on this customer's blog on the right, you'll see a few of the social networking sites we use, but we use a variety of these. There's hundreds of them out there. We use what we feel are the best ones to bookmark your websites and your blogs, your articles with. If you're not familiar with bookmarking, that's fine. We do it all for you. It's not important. But essentially what this is doing is giving this article more visibility and more backlinks, again, pointing to your article, which pulls the article up on the search engines. Your article also gets submitted to Twitter using an RSS feed. Now, RSS feeds are getting more popular. I'm sure a lot of you listening to this video know how to use RSS feeds, but for those of you that don't, we even go one step further. We make sure that these feeds go through a cycle of different article sites that they get submitted to. Eventually, they end up at Twitter. Same idea with Facebook. We don't go directly from your article, from your blog, to Facebook. We go through a system of different sites that we submit it to, and then it ends up at Facebook. And again, it's just giving it more juice, more visibility, and countless other feeds that it goes to from other people that have picked up on all of your feeds, our national feeds. The other thing that we do is on your blog, all these arrows are pointed again to backlinks to your website. Again, it's hands off. We do it for you, and you do what you do best, which is your business. So what kind of results can you expect to get from this? Well, after 6 weeks, this is pretty average. This is a brand new domain name, a brand new website, brand new blog, brand new everything. And what we did for this customer, I hid the website and the major key phrases just to protect what we're doing for them. But I believe it was in 4 days we got them number one for their key phrase that they most wanted. And over time it just gets better and better. But notice on Yahoo, number 3, number 3, number 3, number 2, number 4, number 5. Google they're slowly picking up on. They have a 1 and a 4. Now let me show you the difference. I guess I should have pointed this out beforehand, but the one on the left is their website. Again, brand new website. On the right is their blog. Brand new blog, brand new domain names for both of them. And this is 6 weeks of results. So here's the key phrase. Here's where they appear on Google, on Yahoo, and Bing for that particular key phrase. And same thing on the right for their blog. Here's a customer that we've had for about 8 months. And when I counted this, I counted 13 number one spots on Google, Yahoo, and Bing. Now, it doesn't matter what business you're in. I showed you some real estate examples there. We cover all aspects of it. We have customers from water to concrete that do business with us. If you have any questions, let us know about them. Please join our mailing list, and we'll deliver you more tips and training webinar videos just like this one, more specific subjects. Keep you updated on our live speaking events. We have several booked for this year throughout the country. We'd love for you to come participate with us. And we have some other special social events we'd like to share with you as well.